currently at our parents' house here in Las Vegas. We've been in Vegas for close to 6 months now, which was not the plan. We are currently procrastinating.
This eye, because that's always the one that he likes to leave open as he's laying in the sun.
This is also Guapo's second favorite pastime, is licking people's feet. Or licking anybody in general. You love licking feet, huh, Guapo? Don't you, buddy? Don't you?
He drinks Guapo's pee.
He does. We have to sleep with all of the doors open because Goliath insists on checking on everybody throughout the night. And he'll bark and scratch at your door until you let him in, and he has to go around into every room every like 30 minutes, but he's really sweet.
Goliath. Oh. It's not. I just want you to be in her story.
I don't want to be in it because I don't look good.
You look great, Giselle. You look so beautiful. You look so good, though.
What are you doing?
How's your shower going?
What time is it?
4:37. Almost 47. Cool. Can I pour some cold water on you?
No, I'm in a rush though, so I need to get back to my shower.
Hey, Justin.
Dude, what the fuck?
And these people found this dog on the road, and she was running in and out of traffic. The vet called the owner actually, and he hung up and was like, I don't want anything to do with her.
Yeah.
So they didn't know what to do with her because they can't have a dog. So Troy was like, we'll take her.
We just found somebody's ad
For Isabel, which is this dog right here. So we.
Which is good.
This reunion.
Hi, babies!
Oh, you figure out. I was like, oh, she's
Found the right owner.
We're currently at our parents' house here in Las Vegas. We're on month like 6, and the plan was to leave in February, which obviously didn't exactly pan out. So I'm here at my old house for the alumni pig roast. My old fraternity in college, they just initiated their new class of dudes, and so they have an alumni pig roast for all the new guys, all the old guys, and all the guys in between.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is where you sent. What up, dude? Come give me a hug. What's up, dude? How's it going?
How are you, dude? Good, though. I haven't seen you back.
Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
Oh, I missed you, brother. Nice to see you. Colin's my favorite dude. I love this guy.
Wow, brother.
How's life, Colin?
Dude, it's great. I miss you. I miss you so much. Hey, buddy. Dude, amazing.
You guys all look so manly.
I know, especially Jason.
Look at Jason. Standing over a dead animal carcass.
I like how long he was.
Also, all of the friends we made in Seattle somehow ended up moving back to Vegas all at the same time, right as we got to Vegas. So we got a chance to catch up with all of our old pals. We're gonna grab some breakfast. Dino is in Vegas and not in Seattle anymore, so he moved back to Vegas. We're gonna go get some free breakfast while he trains and go see everybody. It's called Makers and Finders, downtown Summerlin.
Did it die?
Hey man, Dino. You guys haven't seen him since Seattle.
I'm alive. I survived. I survived the ordeal, guys. I'll tell you more about it later.
And we got Vincenzo. This is Dino's actual blood brother. You guys have not seen him yet. He has not been on Earth Story, but he's going to be on there alive.
We did work on the Voyager for a good hard 2 months. Granted, we definitely got to it way later than we should have. That was hard work though. We are starting the renovations on the Voyager.
We took the whole thing out. We have so much extra space now.
So it begins. This wall's coming out. All of this. And we put in a new roof vent. Fantastic fan. It's not just a vent like our old one was. Actually, my little sister climbed on top of my roof because she was locked out of the house. And she's like throwing rocks at the window. She's like, Troy. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm coming down. Just be careful. She's like, Troy, let me out. I was like, I know. And she put her hand through the roof vent and smashed it. So we put in a new one. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done so far for the renovations, but it's gonna keep coming. I put some water and baking soda on the battery posts to neutralize the acid. I checked the cells and some of them were pretty low in water, so I replaced that. If you're doing that, make sure you use distilled water. I am using a battery hydrometer and a charger to keep these charged while we work on the van. Because if you bring your deep cycle battery below 50%, you will severely kill its life. Not only did we work on the van from the mechanicals, everything in the engine, rebuilt a carburetor, dropped the transmission, hoisted up an engine briefly, rebuilt the entire inside, or most of it. We took out the floors and put in all new furniture, all of which I had no idea what I was doing. Well, we drained the transmission fluid, drained the oil, but the main thing we were doing is the rear main seal, which is between the transmission and the engine block, right where the crank cover is. All with the help of my unbelievable Uncle Tony here.
Down in my nose and my nostril as I was looking up, I'm going, oh yeah. Blowing grease out of my nose, that was fun.
See, the beautiful part about having a man bun is that when you put your head on hard surfaces, it acts as a cushion.
Yeah, but what if you don't have enough hair for a man bun?
Well, then you're out of luck.
I guess I am. Like that.
Got it? Yeah. Nice.
Here we go.
We can't line up the transmission, but we're gonna get it. It's almost there. We got like a millimeter. That's to say I'm gonna be very thankful to God and the universe when this is over.
How's the process going, babe?
It's going. It has to go. Not only were we working on rebuilding the van, but we got a bunch of new clients and did a whole lot of freelancing, basically building our careers as freelancers, which neither Nicole and I had ever done before. Here's our clean floors, our blank slate. Today we have just a couple hours to work on the van, so I think we're just gonna clean up these floors, get the rest of these random screws out of the body, remove the rust, paint over it, and then we're gonna go shoot for Findlay Toyota. We booked a pretty sweet gig, so we're stoked about that.
I just want to say on behalf of Findlay Toyota, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts and hope to see you again soon.
It's currently date night after a hard days of work. We just finished with our Findlay Toyota shoot, and so now we have sushi and a build your own six-pack. So here it is. And that's the thing I love about the YouTube community, is you can literally learn whatever you want from whoever you want about anything, and you don't need to go to school for it. It's just there for you to learn. I'm currently cutting out pieces of corrosion-resistant sheet metal to plug all the holes in the van since we're redoing the floors.
Look at that butt! Wow, it looks nice in here.
Yeah, getting the subfloors in, and after that we can put on the laminate.
Language, how we frame that. So can we reframe the way we think about what emotion?
The Voyager build is coming along. I'm realizing pretty quickly here that I have a long way to go to make things look beautiful.
I think it looks good.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Whatever, I couldn't build it.
Do you want to go this way or this way?
I was thinking that way.
Here to here, and then you gap it. You're not gonna you have more room, more stable if it's this way, because only you have more room to stagger them.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Nicole went full force with her photography, and I got some of the biggest clients I've got in my entire life. We are filming for Essence Cannabis Dispensary. Yeah, we're doing some macro product photography shots with a kind of everyday man's rig. Yeah, we don't really have a product softbox, so we're getting creative.
This flower tastes like citrus and earth. When I smoke Jack Herrera, I just love the creativity that it gives me.
Mark is letting me come in a few nights a week to earn some extra cash to rebuild the Voyager, which has been super dope. It's been really good. But I'm gonna show you guys a typical night of my work.
You know how
this is our dressing room. This is where people get dressed.
Is that you end up
Except for me, I come fully dressed to work. And so this is my daily walk to the sound booth. I take the camera and I just go to the sound booth. It's just kind of cool because it's like a theater and backstage and stuff. So yeah, this is the place I've been for the past 5 years. Did like that year, a little under a year in the van, and then now I'm back here for a few months. Hanging with my best buddy, Bryce. Yeah! There's two choices here. This is out to the theater. I call this the hallway of death because it's kind of scary, especially when you're alone in the theater and you're just walking down it. It's a little frightening, so I go this way. Yeah, so this is the sound booth. This is where I've spent maybe 2 hours every night for 6 nights a week for 5 years, but Bryce has spent way longer, way more time of his life in this sound booth. Like
about 6.5 hours, 7 days a week usually.
More like 7 months straight, non-stop. You only went home to sleep.
Yeah, basically.
He's the only thing keeping this place running. It's really amazing. So this place literally looks like Mordor. It's pretty awesome. Whoa. We also hung out with a bunch of old friends and caught up with people that we haven't seen for a really long time.
Alright, Morty! Let's go through the portal, Morty! We met at a park when we were in 2nd grade at our pastor's wedding. Or no, pastor's birthday at New Day Christian Church.
I forgot about that.
And then we were riding down the hill with these carts that we would just roll down, and it just had 4 wheels.
Like
and you
the
held
butt
on
carts,
the side.
right, that you
yeah,
had
like a
around
butt
Memphis
carts for like a slide.
And I have some very expensive defensive rounds inside, and I want to make sure that they cycle through the gun.
So we were actually right by Red Rock. We're at this private shooting range.
That's your baby.
Yeah. And then we built this myself. So we're gonna be shooting 510.
Nice. Let's do it.
Pump it! Pump it! Do it again! Yeah! Top left. It looks like you're shooting really low. You're shooting incredibly low. Your angle of your wrist. Really put your hand up like right up here. You're going in. You're making sure that your sights are level too, right? Yeah. You're making sure that there's no gap, because I believe that your wrists might be going. You might be healing too. You might be afraid of the recoil.
Yeah, I think so.
So because you're going low, trying to compensate. Yeah. I want you to pull that trigger really slow. Keep that forward. Just pull it really slow. You're already getting nervous. Keep it forward. Oh!
Dang. All right.
Dead-eye Dick over here. Look at that.
So here we are at the Malik residence.
Well, we make the dough from scratch at home. Water, yeast, salt, no oil, no other products added. The oven, optimally it has to be around 900 degrees. We have true Neapolitan pizza because of that temperature and the thickness of the dough. That gives us the real deal. 879. So takes about 45 seconds for a pizza to cook.
And we made a bunch of new friends too, which we feel just as close to as all of our old friends. We are here at...
Molly engages.
Here's Molly. Say hi, Molly.
Hi.
And this is Gage.
Hello.
So we're having a dinner party.
Let's guys, cheers. What are we cheersing to?
To friendship.
Friendship and life.
And
Sinatra, Beatles,
They know all that.
Stones.
You still doing alright out there? So good to be here.
The Voyager.
That's awesome.
Ships will rest in Robin Bay. Let me go. No one trust what I say. I don't know. Oh my God, no one cares. Attention. Overnight my hair turned gray. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The end boils down to credibility.
Basically, Vegas was trying to do everything it could to keep us here, which most of the time we were okay with because it was honestly just so wonderful. We are here in downtown Las Vegas looking for the Tiny House Village. We're meeting up with our friend Daniel Park, who we met at a show at the Artisan, who's a phenomenal musician. He plays the electric violin and the guitar.
We're gonna just do some dinner, just chill a little bit, and then we're gonna go to Tiny House Village, and there's gonna be a music jam happening tonight. So
Is there still a llama there?
there's still a llama there, yeah. Yeah.
we're now about 2 days away from getting back on the road. I tried to fix the same transmission leak 3 times, and after not doing it successfully, we dropped it off at a mechanic that we really trust, and then he happened to get sick right on the weekend he was supposed to work on the van. So it's currently Sunday, and we're supposed to leave last Friday, in addition to like 3 months ago as well was a different leave date. But now it's for sure. As soon as we get the van back, we're out of here. Even though our time here was extended, it's coming to a close, and that gets me really excited because Nicole and I are unbelievably anxious to get back on the open road. So I'm currently in the car with my best friend, Mr. Wynn. How you doing, Troy?
Sorry, Dr. Wynn.
Doctor. I'm doing awesome because we're going to CES. If you guys don't know what CES is, it is the biggest. So the second leg of our journey is going to be quite a bit different. We're upping the ante with the photography and the filmmaking and all the stuff with the channel. But not only that, but the journey itself. We want to make more beautiful and an even greater story than last time for ourselves and for everybody else around us. So, for the future, because the future is so bright. If there's anything that makes me so excited I can't even speak, it's the future. The future of solar technology and van lifing and nomadic living and being able to take basically full movie studios with us on the road in an 85 van. It's crazy that we live in a time where you can have a movie studio in a van that's older than I am. Some things that you guys can expect is Earth Story coming to the East Coast. We've got several weddings that we're filming, one of which is going to be for a pair of super wicked van lifers. They're awesome and they're from Washington, so stay tuned for that one. We will be making our trek to Casey Neistat's 368 in New York City. So sick. And the main focus of this next part of our journey is recruiting what we like to call the Creative Gypsy Caravan. It's not the official name yet, but the idea is to bring together a bunch of really like-minded people who are willing to hit the road with us and create astounding things. The journey is not going to stop. I vowed when I started this YouTube channel that I would keep making videos every week for the rest of my life, even if I got no subscribers. Through the years, we're gonna be going through Europe, coming back to America, going through South America, and then finally building our nomadic haven for wanderers and travelers and like-minded Earthlings. We are here at Panasonic, gotta rep my brand, running the GH5.
If you have any questions about who we are and what we do, I'm about to give a brief demonstration.
You can choose any ethnicity as you wish. Now, if your sleeve becomes damaged or too old for your liking, you can simply take your DHF, your consciousness, and shift it to another cortical stack of another sleeve of your choice.
But that's in the very far future. For now, we're gonna focus on getting out of Vegas and making it 1 mile at a time. Catch you guys in the next episode.